Okay, so one way, method one of finding out what cage you're in goes as follows. Let's say we're looking at the A string shape. Okay, so we're here, the A string shape, but that's the method two. We're not going to worry about it. It's just 5, 6. 5, 6. Root C guitar, 5, 6. There it is. They're all over the place. 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, so say we're in the middle here. 5, 6 right here. We want to find out what cage are we in. I don't know. According to the key of C. Let's root C guitar. We know what key we're in. We know we're on 5, 6. We know we're on G, A. But what cage are we in? We can just take a pentatonic scale and put it through the warp and let the tuning third modulate it one more time. So initially it started out as an all P4 tuning pattern, and when we played it from the get-go down here, okay, we start with the top part of an S2, an S3S, then we have an S2L, then we want to do a stack of 3 strings on top of that, but we're going to run out of strings, and we have to modulate it up. So it's modulated once already. We're going to start that A shape, this very shape, we're going to start that from here and let it modulate it one more time. So now we have to bring the S2L up. Right there, it could only be a G shape. So that's one way to find out what shape it is. And of course you can go down the pattern too. Okay, the problem is if you're starting from the bottom string, you know, and you have to know it's a G shape first. So you have to play it, I usually play it up. So that's method one, but there's other methods. We'll try one more. So looking at this, we'll move me over out of the way and we'll zoom in a little bit. So I'm just going to say arbitrary. Say we have an A shape and we want to play it on the 3rd string. What cage would we be in? Okay, so the A shape, in this case the colors are old colors, but A once again is 5, 6. Okay, so if it's from the 3rd string, it's right, here's one right here. So A shape 5, 6. You're playing along, you want to find out what shape it's going to become a G shape. You see how it's written right on the chart there. So you just start the A shape. Okay, say we got a G shape, we want to play it on string 5. What shape are we in? Okay, well G shape is 6, 7 root, right? So we got to find 6, 7 root up here to make it easy. Okay, so it would be right here, 6, 7 root. Now we're going to play a G pentatonic starting from string 5. Okay, look at that. What cage is that? That could only be the D cage. Because you can see that the top strings of the D cage are shaped like that. So it's just shape matching for and modulating an already modulated or warped pattern stack. That's method one. Method two is easier. Okay, let's talk about method two. String circle counting. So we have the circle of fifths here. It goes in string shaped fifths here, and in string shaped fourths the other way. So that's going down the strings. This is going up the strings. If C's string 1, then G would be string 2, then D would be string 3, A would be string 4, E would be string 5, and C would be string 6. These aren't notes, they're string shapes. Okay, so with the C, string shape is the bottom string of the C cage, so it's 3, 4, 5, and then G would be 6, 7 root, then D is 2, 3, 4, A is 5, 6, and then warping up we have E is 7 root 2 in the C cage, and C again, 3, 4, 5. Going down, it's just the opposite. The fourth of C is the E string shape, that diminished fourth I was talking about, because we have, here's C shape, its fourth is an E shape, shaped F like that. So the fourth of C is the E shape. Going down, we're going down in fourths. A, D string shape, 2, 4, 3, 2, G string shapes, root 7, 6, and C again, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so the second method, we're just going to count as if each one of these string shaped fifths or fourths was a string. So ID the string shape and the string number. Okay, let's just do something like 7 root 2 on string number 4. Remember, it's string number 4 from the bottom. Hey, I'm doing this. I know what string I'm on. Okay, gotta know what string you're on. Gotta know what string shape you're playing. 7 root 2. So if the song's just a C thing, I always give a little slap to the other string. Okay, so I know what string I'm on, string 4, but my eyes aren't that good with these glasses, sorry. So you're just right here. Okay, we're on the E string shape. Now, so I've ID'd the string shape and the string. So on the circle now, we advance up clockwise, or we're going to count down counterclockwise till we get to either string 6 or string 1. So we're already on string 4. See, the E string shape is on string 4. String 5, string 6, we're in the G cage. If we count down, we go to string 4, string 3, string 2, string 1, we're in the G cage. That's method 2. We'll try one more different one to see if it works. By the way, it says if string number is 3, 4, or 5, count up. So you don't have to count. Like if you're on string number 5 here, say doing a C string shape, you don't want to count all the way down to see what the bottom string is, because the bottom string and the top string are the same. So you just want to count up from C. You go one turn of the clock here, and you're in the G string shape cage. The rest of it's string shape fitting, regular pattern fitting for the bottom 4 strings, which is in P4 tuning, and then the warp fitting. So where actually is that G shape compared to its fourth, which is the E shape here. Sorry, where's this C shape here compared to its fourth, which is the E shape here? That has to warp back down towards the fret nut. So that's it. It's the counting method to find out where you're at. You can just use the circle to do that. That's method 2. Well, let's try one more. Let's say we're on the A cage, on the A string shape, 5, 6, string number 3. Okay, so we want to get to string 3 or string 1 or string 6. Let's just take it to string 1, string 3, string 2, string 1. We're still in the G cage. Okay, that's the G cage here. Okay, G shape C. All right, so that's method number 2, and that works pretty good if you could do this in your head. Remember, counterclockwise is up the strings, and counterclockwise is down the strings. Clockwise is going up the strings. Okay, so this is primarily a fifths and fourths method, and we're going to employ that in method number 3.